Agents, do not lose your cool right now. Agents, don't lose your cool. Don't lose your cool. And you're an agent selling, you're probably gonna lose your cool. This market is so ridiculous. Okay. Are you serious? Why are you all the way over there? You want me to come over there to you? What is happening? That's what I'm talking about. Come over here. What are you doing? It's so hot. Hey, Derek. This market ain't so hot anymore. I'm an agent here in Middle Tennessee and I'm worried about losing my business. How am I going to keep my cool in this cooling market? Barrick Brainer. What? That's your name? It's Barrick Brainer? Oh my God, that's so amazing. Here, BB, let's go this route. It is hot, but it is cooling off a little bit. And you need to make sure you don't lose your cool in a cooling market. I'm gonna tell you how to do that so you don't lose your business. Come on. Agents, do not lose your cool. I did, but just a little bit. So right now, what I need you to do to get over the fact that this market is starting to cool down a little bit, it's no longer a seller's market, or at least not as heavy as it used to be. Something you're gonna need to do is pivot. What does pivoting look like? It means that if you were currently listing heavy, which is always good to be a listing agent, but if you're currently listing heavy, then you might wanna instead start focusing on getting some of those buyers that you've had for the past 2 years that haven't been able to get in a house because they're being overbid by all these other people that are moving here from out of state, or people with money, and they can't find a house, they can't seem to get into one, and they think they'll never be able to afford again. Yeah, the interest rate might be a little bit higher right now, but that's kind of irrelevant to an extent. Of course, it is gonna affect them in some sort of way. Some buyers are gonna be pushed out, some aren't. But the ones that you have that are strong buyers, ready to go, that were just on that cusp of being able to buy their forever home or buy their home that they've never been in before, they've been renting their entire lives, now is the time to get them in a house. Why? Because if you set the right expectations now with your buyers, it's gonna make and pay dividends later on. So those listings that have been super, super high, or they were selling for 20, 30, 40, 50 grand over, 100 grand over, and they were waiving all this stuff. Well, now you might not have to do that. Now you might be able to offer 5 grand, 10 grand low, might be able to ask for closing costs, might be able to do all kinds of things. And now you as the agent look like the hero. And guess what that does? That makes you the go-to person for that client. So that client now is gonna refer you another client, another client, another client, boom! You are exploded. Your entire business just explodes, right? Now, if you want to stay focused more on the listing side, there's nothing wrong with that either. Just remember, listings are staying on market a little bit longer than usual. So by usual, I mean in the last couple years. So normally you have 10, 20 offers in your first day on market. Well, right now you're probably getting 1 or 2 showings in your first 2 days, maybe 10, but you might only get 1 offer, you might not get any offers. It's okay, breathe, and just know that your house is still priced accurately. It's not like prices are plummeting, they're not. Just keep your price there. Don't start price dropping 10, 15, 20 grand just because you think that the market's crashed. It hasn't. Just stay where you're priced. If you list your house, be confident in that listing. You will get a buyer, just might take you a little bit more time. And the best thing you can do for that, to get more listings, set the expectation with your sellers. So when you list that house, instead of just, hey guys, we're gonna get all these offers, set the correct expectation. Hey, right now we're looking at 7, 15 days on market for your price point. So just keep in mind, we might not sell it like we used to be able to, but I'm still gonna sell it for a great price and you're gonna love me afterwards. And guess what then? Your seller's gonna refer you to somebody they know, and boom, your business explodes again. So if you're a regular agent like me, helping both buyers and sellers, I'm a listing and a buyer's agent, I can do both. And I can explode my business in a time where most agents are absolutely losing their cool. So if it was you, or if it was me in your shoes, I would probably think about what I'm saying, apply these principles, and take that in to your next listing appointment and with your next buyer. Woo! It feels so much better in here than it does outside. It's very cold, air blowing on my face right now, and it's great. And that should be okay for you too. It's a cooling market, it means change. So remember the things I talked to you about. Remember to pivot. Oh, and one more thing. Go back to the basics. Remember, you don't have to recreate the wheel. The stuff that worked before still can work. You just might have to tweak it a little bit. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I'm gonna see you next week on another episode of Smart Moves. Talk to you soon. This market from the heat makes no sense. It has been on my mind lately. I kind of like that. I wish you had told me that before.
Hey, can we get test 1, 2?
Test 1, 2.
That sounds cool.
That sounds great. I'll have that. So here's the thing. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Ah! That's right. I totally messed up because I thought you were going to run into the thing and you're still going and I don't know what to do. Somebody behind me. Okay, good. I think I can concise that. That's not a word. It's not a word. Don't be dumb, Kyle. It's not a verbiage. Ready? So what does that mean? It means that your buyers are starting to have a little bit more leeway than your sellers. And the market's changing. That's stupid. What am I doing? Oh yeah, all those guys there are mosquitoes. Water moccasin. Why?
That was intentional. You did that one on purpose.
Okay, sounds great. That makes me feel not as creeped.